Hi sir, I am Xing and I'm the group leader for this final project. Today we will be presenting our project called the Social Media Content Planner, a Python-based system for planning and managing social media contents. Let me quickly introduce our group member. Beside myself, we have Elwing Ong Kia, Wong Yi Long, and the last Jackie Yap Chen Wai. This project was a team effort and we divided the work among the four of us. Now, let me start the presentation today. Our presentation today is divided into several parts. First is the project overview, where we will explain why we built this project. Second is system filter, which cover what the system can actually do. The third part is the main highlight, which is how to use it. I will walk you through the system life and show how each function works. Four is the function tree, where we will look at the overall program structure. Fifth is input validation, covering how we prevent user from entering invalid data. Sixth is a look at the design decision we made along the way. And finally, we will wrap up with the conclusion. Now, I will hand it over to my teammate to cover the project overview and system filter section.
Hi, I'm Mong Yilong. Now, let's look at the project overview and talk about why we built this Python program in the first place. Today, content creators and marketers have to post on many different platforms like Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook. Well, this platform help them reach many people. Switching between them all the time is very annoying and take a lot of effort. We built this app to solve the exact problem by giving creators one simple tools to manage all their work in one place. The first big problem is that post ideas are messy and scattered everywhere. In daily life, good idea, quick draft and note it out, save in different phone apps, chat messages, paper note, or just in people hands, because there is not a single place to keep that idea together. Creator waste a lot of time lot draft, looking for lost draft, writing them same thing, writing the same thing twice, or completely forgetting good idea before posting them. The second problem is that there is not shared schedule to track posts at different stages. To manage social media well, creators need to track unfinished draft, scheduled posts, and already published posts. When these are not tracked together, creators lose sight of their posting timeline. This makes it hard to post regularly, cause people to missing posting deadlines, and create confusion about which posts are already to publish and which still need editing. The third problem is that it is hard to compare post performance across different platforms. Looking at simple number like likes can be confusing because one like on TikTok is very different from one like on Instagram. Without a simple report to compare those number side by side, creators cannot easily tell which platform brings the best audience engagement or which type of post works best. In short, our Python social media content planner solves this problem by replacing messy workflows with an organizing system. By offering one easy program to plan, schedule, analyze, and save posts for Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook. Our apps bring real order to content management. It fulfills our main goals for this project. Every platform, one planner. Now, let us take a close at the system feature slide, which show all the main function and the menu design of our program. As you can see from the menu picture on the right, our system given user a simple and clear menu with 10 options. This provides a complete process from managing social media posts from start to finish. From making the first draft to looking at final result and managing the system, every option performs a specific task to make planning your contents as easy as possible. Looking at the basis function for creating and managing posts, option 1, add new post. Let user create a new post by entering a unique post ID, target platform, test content, and a feature that after creating a post, option 2, edit or delete post. Give creator the choice to change the platform, test, or that, or for any post that is still in draft mode, or permanently remove an unwanted post from the save file. Option 3, update post status. Work just like real social media posting by letting user move a pause step by step through clear stages from draft to schedule and finally to posted, making sure the status always show what is actually happening. For tracking and organizing, option 4, record engagement data. Allow user to type in or update results like likes, comment, share, and view counts specifically for posts that have already been posted. To keep a clear timeline, option 5, content calendar. Gather all planned posts and show them in order by date, giving creators a quickly view of upcoming posts. Also, option 6, search or filter posts. Help users find posts quickly by filtering the database by platform, status, or word inside the post TXT. Finally, for simple data analysis and system tools, option 7, generate performance report. Check or record result to automatically find the best post, the platform with the highest interaction, and the total number of posts for each platform. Option 8, export report to file. Save the summary directly into a separate report.txt file so user can easily share or check it later. For safety and clear action, option 9, wipe off data. Add as a full reset feature that permanently clears and save posts and result after asking a safety check. Well, option 10, exit system. Safely stop the Python program, completing a practical and easy to use tool.
Alright, now it's my turn again. I will walk you through the system and show you how its function actually works. The first function is add new post, which is used to create a new social media post. From the main menu, we select one, and the system first asks for a post ID, a unified identifier for that post, so no two posts can share the same ID. Once that enter, the system lists out the available platform, things like Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, and you pick one. After choosing the platform, you type in the content for the post. And finally, the system asks you to set the date and time you are planning to publish it. Once that's done, the new post is saved into the system. The second function is edit or delete post, which let you modify or remove an existing post. To use it, you select Tool and enter the post ID of the post you want to work with. Once the system finds it, it asks what do you like to do. You can change the platform, the contents, the date, or you can delete the post entirely. This function is mainly there so we can go back and adjust a post detail anytime before it actually goes live. The third function is update post status, which update how far along a post is in the publishing process. You select 3 and enter the post ID. One important design point here is that the status can only move forward, never backward. It follows the flow draft, then schedule, then posted, one step at a time. You cannot skip the stage and you cannot go back to a previous one. This was designed to reflect the real publishing process. The draft gets scheduled and it gets published. And once it's published, it cannot be reverted back to a draft. The fourth function is record engagement data, which is used to log the performance of a post after it been published. You select 4, enter the post ID, and the system walk you through entering the number one at a time, like, comment, share, and view. This data is what power our performance report later on. So this step is really the foundation for getting an accurate report at the end. The fifth function is the content calendar. This one simple, select 5, and the system automatically lists out all your posts sorted by date, so you can get clearly overview at a glance without any extra step. Sixth function is search or filter posts. After selecting six, the system gives you 3 ways to find a post. You can filter by platform, status, or search directly by keyword in the contents. This becomes especially useful once you have a large number of posts and need to quickly locate a specific one. One function is generate performance report. Selecting 7 tells the system to go through all the engagement data that has been recorded, work out which posts performed the best, and identify which platform got the most interaction. The eighth function is export report to file. Selecting 8 saves the report we just generate into a file called report.txt so it can be reviewed or keep on record later without having to rerun the system every time just to see the result again. The ninth function is wipe all data. Selecting 9 does not delete anything right away. The system asks you to type conform letter for letter before it actually goes through with the wipe. This is there to prevent an accidental keystroke from wiping out all the data. Thus, selecting 10 simply close the program safely. Now I will hand it back to my teammate.
Hello sir, my name is Elvin. Now let's move on to how the program is actually structured underneath the menu. This diagram is a function tree. It shows every function in main py file and how they call one another. At the top is our entry point. When the program starts, it calls two things first: get files function, which sets up our three storage files if they don't already exist: post.txt, platforms.txt, and engagement.txt. And second, menu function, which is the main loop that runs for the rest of the program. Menu function directly controls 9 functions. This maps exactly to the 9 options users see on the screen: adding a post, editing or deleting one, updating its status, recording engagement, viewing the content calendar, searching, generating a report, exporting it, and wiping all data. But what's more interesting is the role underneath. The share helper functions. Instead of repeating the same logic in multiple places, we pull out 5 reusable pieces: post ID exist function, select platform function, valid tag function, get leg function, and get platform followers function. For example, select platform functions is called by 3 different functions: add, edit, and search. So platform selection always behaves the same way everywhere in the program. This is really the modular design principle we learned in this course applied directly. Break the problem into small functions and reuse them instead of duplicating code. Now that you've seen the structure, let's talk about how we protect it. Because a program is only as reliable as the data going into it, we build functions into every single input point, and this slide summarizes the 6 main checks. First, duplicate post ID prevention. Before any new post is created, the program checks post.txt file to make sure that ID doesn't already exist, so every post always has a unique identifier. Second, content validation. The post content can be left empty, and we specifically block commas because our files are comma delimited, so a stray comma would corrupt the entire record. Third, data and type format. The program only accepts the exact format YYYY, MM, DD, HH, MM, and it only accepts the future time, so you can accidentally schedule a post in the past. Fourth, engagement validation. Likes, comments, shares, and views must all be positive integers, and engagement can only be recorded once a post has actually been posted. Fifth, the post status flow. A post has to move step by step from draft to schedule to post. It can't skip a stage or move backwards, which is exactly what stops the engagement on a draft post problem I just mentioned. And finally, confirmation before deleting. Deleting a single post asks for a Y or N, and wiping all data requires typing the exact word conform. So one accidental keystroke can never destroy your data.
Okay, thank you, Alvin. Hi, sir. I am Jackie Abdulwai. Now I will explain some of the design decisions behind our project. Let us start with text file. We use text file because they are simpler to use and easy to organize. Our project does not require a database, so text files are enough to store all the data we need. They also make files handling easy to learn, especially for beginners. Next, let us look at function. We divided our program into different functions to keep the program organized. This helps us reuse the code instead of writing the same code again. It also makes the program easy to maintain because each function has its own responsibility. As a result, the code is easy to read. The last design decision is the status flow. We use different post status to guide users through the correct workflow. This helps reduce mistakes by guiding users through the correct order. For example, engagement data cannot be recorded while a post is still in draft post. The post must be published before engagement data can be recorded. Finally, here is a quick summary of our project. As shown on this slide, our project includes all 10 recurring functions. Together, they form one complete system. We also add input validation to reduce user mistakes and improve data accuracy. This helps users enter correct information before the data is saved. Before deleting a post or wiping all the data, user must confirm the action. This helps prevent accidental data loss. Although our project still has some limitation, it meets all the project requirements. This brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your time and attention. We hope this presentation has given you a better understanding of our project. Thank you, sir. Bye.